In this fourth installment of our pickup video series, we are going to look at doing some mixing of your song in FL Studio's mixer. As FL Studio is not your typical audio creation application, the mixer is also not your typical traditional mixer. But with some time and experience, you'll find the mixer in FL Studio to be straightforward, simplistic, and easy to use. Unlike mixers found in other recording applications, each channel you create in the step sequencer window does not automatically create a new mixer channel for it. Instead, the FL Studio mixer works by having a master out bus and 64 insert channels and 4 send channels. How this works is that by default, all channels in the step sequencer are automatically routed to the master output bus, which for some might be all they need. But let's take this a step further. I have 64 insert channels that I can route any one or more channels from the step sequencer to. The nice thing about this is that you can consider each insert channel to be what is known as a group channel that you can route multiple tracks to. To demonstrate, I'm going to take each channel that makes up my drum kit and route it to an insert 1 on the mixer. To do this, I only need to click on the channels button to open the channel settings dialog. From here, I can then assign the FX value to correspond to the insert channel. So here I will go through and assign all the drum channels to insert 1. Now that all my drums are running through the same inserts, I want to give this insert channel a better name so that it can be easily recognized. Do this by right-clicking on the insert channel and choosing Rename from the pop-up menu. Now I'll enter the name Drums. Now to take this one step further, FL Studio's mixer comes loaded with some small icons that you can apply to the insert channels to help recognize what's on the channel even quicker. Again, right-click on the insert channel, then select Set Icon. Choose an icon that best fits your audio assigned to this channel. For me, it'll be a drum icon. Okay, so moving forward, I have mapped the remaining channels to respective insert channels on the mixer. Let's now take a look at how we can apply some insert effects to the channels. When applying effects, there are primarily two ways to do it. One is called an insert effect, where the audio source passes through the effect, and what you hear are the results after the effect's output. The other is called a send effect, where a portion of the audio is sent to the plugin or effect, and the output is then merged back into the master output. The second method allows you to control the amount of audio that is affected, whereas the insert, all the audio is processed. To apply an insert effect to a mixer channel, you must first select the desired channel. Here I will select my drums to have them processed by a multiband compressor. Next, insert a plugin effect into a free effect slot. One thing to keep in mind is that the audio will travel in the order of the effects as they're listed. So an example, if I wanted to apply EQ in addition to the compression on my drums, I would need to decide if I wanted the EQ then before or after compression. However, in my demonstration, I'm only going to insert the multiband compression effect into slot 1. By clicking on the arrow next to the slot will bring up the pop-up menu. From this menu, select the desired effect. Again, in my case, a multiband compressor. Once inserted, the plugin's interface will appear. Now all my drums will be running through the compressor before they make their way out to the master bus. Also, on every insert channel in the mixer, you have a simple 3-band EQ that can be accessed quickly when needed. Of course, there are also controls that allow you to adjust the panning and volume of each channel. Now let's take a look at working with send effects. This is where FL Studio's mixer really shines. By default, there are 4 send channels that you would use to insert effects on, just as we did earlier. Then send a portion of audio from another channel to that send channel. So begin by inserting an effect into one of the free effects slots. Send channels can have up to 8 insert effects. In my demonstration, I will insert a reverb effect. Next, select the channel that you wish to send to this effect. Again, here I will select my drum channel. With the channel highlighted, increase the send amount on this send channel. You can now hear the reverb effect on the drums. Fairly simple. Now, if you ever find yourself in the need of more send channels, it is possible to use any unused insert channels as send channels. To do this, you only need to select the channel that you want to send, then enable send on the desired destination channel. Then adjust the amount of send to that channel. You can now insert effects just as you would with the default send channels. And if you even want to, you could still route other channels from the step sequencer to this channel. Of course, any effects inserted would be applied to that audio, but it's a great way to expand the flexibility in the FL Studio Mixer. So you can see that with little effort, it will not take long to master the use of the FL Studio Mixer, whether you're using it for advanced audio routing or to apply one effect to a single audio channel. You'll find FL Studio's Mixer can do both with ease.